How it goes, the family? Welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. Hopefully, you guys having a great and exceptional day. And of course, Instagram wants to act a fool on me today. Don't know why, so sorry for the inconvenience. I'm gonna get these filters together. My Lord have mercy. There you go. All right. It's not Friday, but it's my Friday, so I'm happy about that. Do the great three free things: like, share, and subscribe. About to go live on Instagram, not Instagram because I'm live on Instagram right now. I'm about to go live on YouTube and Facebook. Going to be talking about some of the great things that are happening in the NFT world. Even though I know people still think that it's all she wrote, but it's not. When it comes to NFTs and cryptocurrency, and 5 of the richest people in Africa and whatnot, because I was just listening to a live stream. This gentleman named Timothy Ward, and he's been saying something that I've been saying for a while now. And usually, when you say this, either there's two kinds of people that are going to. This is usually the only responses that people have. Either the response, and obviously, let me say this first. So the people, America's getting Western countries are getting much more expensive. For a lot of working people, it's not going to really be, unless, I always say this, unless they want to live like a lot of people do, living with 2 to 3 families in a house. It's going to be normal for a lot of people who like living by themselves are going to have to become expats in other countries, possibly become dual citizens in other countries and whatnot. You just never know. But it's going to become normal for more and more Americans to live in Mexico, to live in the Dominican Republic, to live in Puerto Rico, to live in Jamaica, to live in the Caribbean, not to say the Caribbean, Central South America, Asia, Africa, even parts of the Middle East, the places that are known as quote unquote third world or second world countries and whatnot, because of cost of living and whatnot, and especially for you people who are, digital nomads who make money online, people who, don't have to have the job that they don't physically have to be anywhere, and things of that nature. It's going to be very normal for them to have to live, and for a lot of people who retire, it's going to be very normal for them to retire in foreign countries. It just is what it is. This isn't anti-American. This isn't pro-foreign country. This is just what it is. This is math. As one of my favorite YouTubers, Jason Black, says, I love math because the math doesn't lie. You can't really argue with facts like that. All right. So 1 + 1 usually equals 2. Okay. But anyways, so that's just what it is. It's going because, the baby boomers their generation is retiring right now. They're the last generation to have opportunity to have a military pension without, it being attached to a 401k or a TSP. The baby boomer generation was the last generation to have pensions with corporations, pensions with, other government organizations, and get paid more and have access, and nowadays you still have that because people have the 401ks, they have the IRAs, and that they can have other investment vehicles that they can invest in and whatnot. But it's just going to be normal for a lot of people who are not financially intelligent, even though we live in a time now. I started doing YouTube because I'm like, I love the financial intelligence space, the financial literacy space, and in order for survival in any Western country, you have to be financially intelligent, financially literate. It is what it is. You can have all the degrees in the world, but if those degrees don't help you make money while you make money in your sleep, like Warren Buffett says, you will work to the day you freaking die. And that's the way their system is in all Western countries. It is what it is. You got to be about your business, got to be about your assets, got to be about your investments. It is what it is. It's very normal for a lot of Europeans, Westerners but specifically in Europe, to retire in places in Asia, the Middle East, and Africa and whatnot, the Caribbean, Central South America, because it's 10 times cheaper. But now it's going to be much more normal. I believe my generation, the millennial generation, and the ones coming after us it's going to be very normal for not all, but a good percentage of people to become expats in other countries, whether while they're young or when they get older, just because of cost of living situation, not because of lack of allegiance to country or things of that nature, but dollars make sense. It's like you got all these people that are moving down south into the Midwest to live in more reasonable living conditions. People leaving New York, leaving California. It's going to be way more normal for people leaving any part of America to go live in a third world country that have their money together. They won't be going to these countries and looking for a job or whatnot. They'll be going to these countries because they make money online, or because they're rich, or because they want to, or because they just want to retire. So I'll leave it at that. I just wanted to put that out there because I'm like, it's an interesting topic, and for people who don't want to get in their feelings about this stuff and just talk about the money, it's another story. Because a lot of times people's arguments to this is, well, why are all these people coming to other countries, coming to the Western countries and whatnot? They're coming to America or Canada, all over Europe and whatnot. I said because they don't have jobs in their country, so the system in their home country is not set up for them to win like it is in the United States and in other Western nations and whatnot. But there's a caveat to that. If they could, like, because a lot of times ask a person who immigrated from a foreign country to a Western country and ask them what's the number one reason. Majority of the time it's going to be lack of jobs and whatnot. Then a lot of times it's because of wars or an earthquake or something bad happened, But a lot of times it's because of the money. Everything boils down to the freaking money. All right. And if somebody can make six figures living in El Salvador, American six figures living in El Salvador, they look like a queen or a freaking king, queen or a freaking king. Same thing in Mexico, same thing in Nigeria. The list goes on and on. All right. It boils down to the dollars. All right. The money moves. All right. Anyways, today's word of the day is pamper, to treat with excessive indulgence. And I like this word because every now and then, it's an old saying, you have to pamper yourself. You have to treat yourself to, a vacation. Women like to get their hair done or their nails done, things of that nature. Guys like to go to a football game, basketball game. Sometimes you got to kick back and relax and do something that you really love to do. I don't care what it is, as long as it's not illegal and as long as it doesn't hurt anybody. But every now and then you got to do that. You got to put yourself in that kind of position to where you, that you're able to, kick back and relax, shut down the engines and put yourself in a better position. All right. Today's quote of the day is by Sinek. He stated, "A boss has the title, a leader has the people." And I could not agree with that statement more. When you have the people, that means they'll do anything for you, they'll go to war for you, and they'll help you aspire to accomplish your dreams and all that great stuff. But then when you're a boss, a lot of times, and you just look at everybody below you as a peasant and a peon, well, the response usually from you, the people, might not be anything that you like. So that's just something to take into consideration. All right. So do great three things: like, share, and subscribe. Hopefully you guys have a great day. If you're a stock market investor, crypto investor, individual retirement account investor, don't forget to check out WEBULL, Stash, Coinbase, Acorns, all that great stuff, crypto.com, and all those platforms. When you sign up with them, you have an opportunity to make some money, and you'll be able to invest some money when you want to, all right? And don't forget to check out my online stores. Don't forget to support your local entrepreneur. And as I always say, make money move, so you're going to live real like a fool. Take care, family.